What's going on? Brian Tong here with that Googlicious for everything Google that we can pack inside of a show. On to the good stuff, and we start with Google's self-driving cars, and the new post from Chris Urson, the team head, revealed that Google's cars have been in 11 accidents in the past 6 years. Now that's a pretty impressive track record, but even more impressive, according to Google, none of the accidents were caused by their vehicles, and 8 of the 11 accidents were from other drivers rear-ending them. Plus, you know, most of those people were just texting their bae, "I just saw a Google car," if you're that guy. Now, the criticism is that it was only Google keeping track of these and not an independent group, but they can figure out how accurate it really was when we see these cars on the road in a few years. Besides, we can always trust Google, right? Well, that would be a big fat nope when it comes to Google Hangouts after the Big G admitted on a Reddit AMA that it doesn't use end-to-end encryption on Hangouts, meaning the company can tap into those conversations and sessions if it receives a required government court order to do so. Totally awesome. Now, Google's transparency report reveals the company has received 26 wiretap requests from the US government since the middle of 2013, but it did not identify if any of them were for Hangouts. And you know what? I'm no longer using Hangouts when almost every other service I use is encrypting my chats the right way. All right, new hardware leaks thanks to OnLeaks and the first look at what's believed to be the 9.7-inch Samsung Galaxy Tab S2. The design is said to be inspired by the Galaxy S6. It's pretty basic looking like almost every other tablet, and we're expecting a summer launch. Plus, we're just about a year out since the original Moto 360's launch, and the first smartwatch that really actually reminded me of a watch. Now, Droid Life has found a recent filing from the Bluetooth Special Interest Group with a device named BTMW03 that they have confirmed is a listing for a new Motorola Android device. Now, the timing of this with Google I/O coming at the end of the month could mean we might see it make an appearance at the event, but whenever we see it, let's just hope they can use the entire watch face as a screen this time around. All right, LG's G4 is arriving at the end of this month in the US, and it's one of my top anticipated phones this year. In a new nugget of info, LG has confirmed that the device will support Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0 in time for its release, even if it requires a software update, but will get you approximately 0 to 60% battery life in just 30 minutes. And in another update to know about, almost every Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge can now be rooted without tripping the flash counter. Previous methods would trip the flash counter, and really this would let technicians know if it had been modified, but not anymore thanks to the ping pong route from the XDA developer site, named after one of my favorite sports, and plus it rhymes with my name. Now you can see if your S6 is compatible, but again, doing anything like this is at your own risk. And in a story that truly proves why we can't give people nice things, Google Map Maker was this cool platform that allowed people to edit maps to be more accurate, so you could put places like businesses, roads, railways, and paths. They could all be edited if you're familiar with that area, but see, that's where it went wrong. Believing that all humans are good. See, the program has now been suspended after one of the submissions showed off an Android robot taking a leak on an apple. I know, it's actually pretty funny, but it's also immature. And yes, I know what immature looks like. Now, Google's backlog of submissions to review has become so large that they decided to stop all submissions while they improve the process, and there's no timetable when it will be back up. And really, the moral of the story here, people are stupid. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. You can always email us at googlicious@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong, and I'll respond when I can. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time for some more of that Googlicious.
Googlicious.